Well, good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great start to your Monday, and hopefully you had a great weekend as well. As you can see, this weather's changing. It's getting a little bit cooler, a little bit more like fall, which is a nice change of pace for sure. All right, so we'll go ahead and share screen. We are in week number 8. I know it's going by so quickly. And this is going to be module 7, which is flexibility and lower back fitness. Okay, so just as in mind, okay, being flexible and adaptive is very important. It is physically as well. So if you think about your flexibility, just being able to sit down and stand up, being able to bend over to pick something up, those are all because of your flexibility and keeping your lower back strong. So those two actually have a lot to do with each other. Okay, so we'll go through the overview first. Flexibility is actually one of our health-related fitness components, one of the 5. After our midterm, which is next week in week 9, week 10, we'll actually go through our last health-related fitness component, which is body composition. Okay, so flexibility and lower back fitness, we'll go through the overview, and then we'll have a PowerPoint and then another reading for flexibility or about flexibility, and then you'll take your flexibility and low back fitness quiz. Okay, so make sure you go through the PowerPoint and the reading before you finish the quiz. And then next up, our discussion for this week is the importance of flexibility. Well, you'll be able to discuss the importance of flexibility, like the title says, as well as lower back fitness, and if you've had any issues with your lower back and what that experience was like. And then next, the assignment here. This is actually an evaluation. The next part is the assignment, but let's go over the evaluation very briefly here. Okay, so flexibility, low back, and posture evaluation. So that's these 2 different PDFs here. So the first one is assessing flexibility. So maybe in the past you've done a fitness test where you use a box to test your flexibility, you have to reach. Well, we don't all have those boxes at home. I know I don't have one. So there's other evaluation tools that we'll be able to use to figure out our flexibility here. And then the other PDF is evaluating your posture. So you'll go through both of those, and then after that, you will go ahead and do your flexibility self-assessment, and then you'll turn it in on this document here. Let me show you. So it looks like, okay, so you're assessing your flexibility. So you're going to describe your results from the evaluations, how do your posture and flexibility rate, and then let's see, this one is potential problems that may arise from inflexibility or poor posture and how to really alleviate those potential problems. So maybe how you've dealt with it in the past, if you've had some lower back issues, or just share your experience if you've had some. And then if you can, please make sure that you send this to me in a document form. So if you do it on pages, it doesn't always come across very well, so make sure that you do this in a Word document form or PDF. If you can convert it to those, if you're using a Mac, that would be fantastic. And then after this, we actually just have, you have a survey. If you can finish the survey, that would be great. And then our wrap up of the module. All right, so as always, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, anything of that nature, please feel free to email me or use Remind, or you can always come to an office hour. All right, so I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and have a great week, and we will talk to you all soon. All right, have a good one. We'll talk later.